Here, I'm not sure if I showed, no I didn't, showed the job that the aerator did. This is a really hard, nasty ground, and it, you guys, why are you guys so happy? Must be, they're all revved up, got some pretty nasty thunderstorms, but they're all kind of missing us. They're hitting Mark stuff over at Rife, missing us, which, whatever. So anyways, Dad and Andrew, they ran the aerator over this twice because it's so hard, such a hard as rock. And we're putting this Herbal mix that we broadcast on. So then come over to the rotary harrows and harrow it up. And so you got lots of buckwheat. Holy buckwheat. Just wrap the harrows up solid. Like how holy that is. Yeah, I have to like burn that off or something. Anyways, that's a good way of getting your buckwheat. It's sooner on the field, but whatever. That'll smooth everything out. But then the harrows broke. Just fell apart. So these are all linked together. So obviously one of these links decided to unlink itself. But yeah, that's gonna suck to try and get all that buckwheat off. So yeah, so we got one link here. Oh yes, that would do it. One of the links kind of disappeared. Oh well, no more heroin for today. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not for a long time. Oh, great. The only thing I'll be trying to get that buckwheat off. And holy moly, talk about that is getting hot. You can feel how hot it is. Probably wrapped into the bearings. Oh well, lovely. Oh well, what do you do? When you got buckwheat, it'll wrap, I guess. Maybe we'll get some rain. Then all this herbal ale germinate. Then we can seed the silage in it sometime. Ideally, it would have been seeded now, but like everything, it's only like 3 months behind schedule. Haven't been in the sprayer yet? Look at that. Haven't been in the sprayer. Yeah? You can drive in reverse, huh? Look at that. Oh man, those tires are getting bad. Oh my word. Surprised they're still holding together. I think that's about the end of the road for this sprayer tire. Ooh-wee. Yep. Think it's about donezo. Well, today's a beautiful day. Sun shining. We have a fog warning, advisory, and smoke warning, and air quality, blah, blah, blah. But yet, it's beautiful. So, today I got a phone about tires for the sprayer. And then also, since, there's lots to do, but not a lot of non-manual work to do, this poor dually needs some loving, needs some cleaning, and it needs a wash. There's a bunch of junk in the dually rim, so it kind of shakes a bit. So I'm gonna go wash it and then go get an oil change. Normally we do our own oil changes the last 5 years, but since it's a little hard for me to jack the truck up and crawl under it, we'll just go to town and get the boys to do oil change. So yeah, we'll see. It was supposed to really rain, like inch or better of rain this weekend. Now all of a sudden it's kind of petering out, so whatever. weather forecasters, I tell you. No, well, we'll get what we get. If we get some rain, that'll be beautiful. If we get none, whatever. Speeds up harvest that much more. Well, this corn is sure looking good. I don't know what that purple flower is. Some kind of something. Buckwheat's crawling up the corn. There's kind of a thin spot here, but oh, we got a double silk one there. Big chunky stalk. Looks like we're kind of all tasseled out for the most part. Got some purple tassels, some red tassels, some normal tassels, lots of buckwheat. These looking ones. Now we're getting into the off the headland. So we're getting into some nice corn now. Not as tall as some years, but also it's a thinner stand, so it's kind of, branching out like this corn here. Look at that. Is that 3 stalks off of 1 seed? Sure looks like it. Look at that's a girthy stalk. Hokey Dinah. And we got, does that be a potential cob? It said like 3 potential cobs on this one main stem. That's a thick stalk. Holy. It's a little slower just now tasseling. There's a lot of 6-foot plants. A lot of shorter ones, but where was one that had a cob already? There's a few. There's one. Sorry, bud. That's a good sized cob. I don't know how the fancy corn farmers judge anything, but all I know is it does taste good though. Sweet. Tastes so good. It's looking good though. That's for sure. Good color. Hasn't been much rain. I actually got a 10th of rain last night, but a bit of a barley volunteer from last year. It's looking really nice. Looks like it's actually getting taller up here. Thicker. A little bit of plant stand. I like it. The only thing missing, a little bit of residue cover from swath grazing last winter I mean. But be nice to have a little more residue, but let's drive down the sprayer tracks here. It's a little easier to walk. Look at that. I'd say average about 5.5 feet. Now, will it get taller than this? I don't know. I'm no corn expert, but some nice looking corn, if I do say so myself. Could use a little more ground cover and some more diversity, like some faba beans growing in it or something like that, but should be some pretty good grazing considering all in, all out. I think spend like $50 an acre on this, including seed. So I'm excited to see how much grazing time we get off of this. Depends when our first frost is. That'll be the thing. Should have another month of growing out of this. Yeah, right here we're probably averaging almost 6 feet tall. I love it. Looks so good. It'll be interesting to crunch the numbers after harvest, after it's grazed this winter, and see our grazing days, because just doing rough calculations, $32 an acre for seed, and total inputs aside from seed no more than 20 bucks. Probably sitting about $10. Well, I guess we did give it a broadleaf herbicide. So we're about 50 bucks all in, all out, complete cost of production. So for 50 bucks an acre, I'm excited to see how much grazing days or whatever we get out of this. Be pretty cool. And we get some C4 plants growing, so that's a benefit. Plus, should get some really good grazing out of this too. I'm excited. Hopefully we get 2 months of growth out of this, even though I doubt it. I'm thinking we should have a month before our first frost that'll kind of nip this corn, but time will tell, I guess. 2 months would be just the bomb. Like, this corn will be unreal at that point. Oh, there's good news on the tire front. Did some tire pricing this morning, and if we got these exact same tires, these Firestone 9000s, which are not sprayer rated or anything like that, they're just tire, $2,313 per tire. If we go for a Goodyear, IF, VF, I don't know. Anyways, it's rated for sprayers, so it's better sidewalls and whatnot, because such a skinny tire and such a big machine. Anyways, $2,300. Or if we go with, it's called CEAT, CEAT. They can get these same tires as a Firestone for $1,075 a piece. Like, literally cheaper than a used one of these. This Firestone tire, just the rubber, at Combine World, $1,116, and you gotta go to Saskatoon to get it. We get a CEAT tire, brand new, and it's not a sprayer tire, so it's not a IF or VF or whatever, but it's the same as this tire. It's actually rated for faster, I think. It's rated for 60K, I believe. Something like that. So this one's actually not rated for that, as fast as this sprayer goes. Interesting. So anyways, $1,075 a piece. So ordered 2. They only had 3 available, and those 2 tires are still good. So it's like, yeah, we'll just buy 2. We'll be cheap. So Tuesday they're supposed to come in. So we'll see. Maybe Wednesday we'll take the sprayer into St. Paul, so long as that lasts. Take it into St. Paul and get them to change them. That tire is the one we're going to take off, because you can see it's starting to bulge. So that one will be a spare tire. This tire's just, we'll bring it back and there'll be some kind of tire for something. But so that tire and the other back tire will be the fronts, and the new ones will be the back, because the back take way more abuse. So that's the plan as of now. That might change in 10 minutes. Who knows? All right, here's an interesting weed head. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikelets per row. 4 to 5. But then weird here, we got like a whole nother row of spikelets right there. It's like there's the one, and then we got this one hanging off to the side. It's like a whole mutant with another 4 spikelets. So it's like this head just blew up. Like it can't contain all its kernels. Like, the most I've ever seen is 5. Yeah, there's 5. 5, 4. Poor head looks like a cigar. Huge. Get that monstrosity. Well, we still got like 1 to 2 inches before it's the record that we've had, but that's just blasting the kernels. And that would thrash so easy too, because there's just so many, it'll just all break apart. Look at that beautiful intercrop. We got a little canola, we got some oats, we got a little buckwheat, and we got some beautiful barley. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Cleaned this barley for seed, and the screenings out of this, oh man, this would be amazing. Had a burn off. It was canola last year, pinola. This spring it had a burn off, and it was going to have a broadleaf and wild oat chemical to get rid of oats from 2 years ago. But due to a lack of time and management and everything else, it never got sprayed in crop. So we got a few thistles. We got oats, a fair bit of oats actually. The odd wild oat, that's actually the first one I've seen. And we got a little volunteer canola and wild buckwheat. Look at that intercrop. Oh, didn't even plan it. It's beautiful. Okay, I can see the odd wild oat. I've seen 10 plants so far. Okay, there's some more. Anyways, freaking beautiful.